condition should be true, but everything should not be true. Are you getting that? One of them should be true. I believe you guys have done digital logic. If you have done it, you'll be able to see the and of operator, the what, the or, the saw. Yes, you'll be able to see all these this of operators. So once you are making use of the and, it means that all the conditions they must be true. For example, let's say I'm trying to log in now. Okay, I'm trying to log in. Then I will say if email and what, password, all right, process the person's details, all right, check for another condition, else it will what, show all feed must be entered. I believe you have seen that kind of this thing, all right. They are using and now. Are you seeing it? They are using and. So let's see now. Let's okay. I even want to check if we will not say if email equal to the person's email, or can you see now? Or the phone number is sitting as the person's phone number and password is the person's password. That means the person can log in. Are you getting now? I don't know if that's such system. Maybe you are trying to log into maybe Facebook kind of. They will ask you that you log into your email or your phone number, right? It is their condition. I just gave to you for now. They will check if what the person type on that email or password is, if the thing matches the person's phone number or the thing matches the person's email and the password the person enters, the person's password, the person can log in. Are you getting that? Number or email address. Okay, incorrect phone number or what? If you look at this guy, although the structure, I'll give you the structure to you already, alright? It's structure. Okay, let's say no 1 equal to okay. Now hello, if you look at it, we are trying to ask the person to enter what, a number. Okay, then we will not check if the number the person entered, if it's greater than 10. Are you getting? If the number the person entered is greater than 10, so if the number is greater than 10, we'll tell the person welcome. Are you getting that? We'll tell the person welcome. But if the number maybe invalid access kind of, or invalid input whatsoever, okay, invalid input or invalid what, access. So let's see. You can say if number 1 is greater than what, 10, right? So you can say print what, welcome. Okay, so let's see. Let's run with this then, so I can be able to type. Okay, you can see it's what? It's asking me to enter a number. Remember I told you guys that if can work on its own without S. If can work on its own without S. Okay? So let's see. Okay, if you look at the screen, how you can see asking me to what? To enter a number. So let's enter 4. This output tab, did you see anything? Look at the output tab, did you see anything? Then, why didn't we see anything on the output tab? You said? There's no other condition, and 4 is less, and we're just working with what? Only the if block. Okay, how about when we say, let's rerun it. What can you see? What can you see here? You can see welcome because 15 is what? Is greater than what? 10, right? 15 is greater than 10. So now you can see the indentation of Python is majorly 4 space. When you hit the space bar 4 times, you look at it now. I hope you can see now. So if you press enter now, you can see another 4 space. Okay, that this thing, the page 8, the auto page is going to help you to format your code. Okay, you have to format your code and all. Okay, now let's say if the number is not to that amount, let's just use the S block. Okay, the S block. The S, you say print invalid what? Invalid access. Okay, so try to run it again and see. Enter number, we enter 3. What can you see now? So if you look at this page, you are going to see invalid access because what? 4 is what? 4 is not greater than 10. Are you getting that? So there are a lot of things you can do with Python. Okay, now we want the person to enter a number, then we will not check it together if the number is even or odd. Are you getting now? If the number is what? Even or odd, this is the last thing we will do before we will try to see if we can go to maybe iteration or functions. Okay, now let's see. The first thing, remember, let's brainstorm together. Okay, let's brainstorm together. What is an even number? What is an even number? What is an even number? What is an even number?
That can be divided by 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Divided by 2 what?
And itself. I have no other definition. Oh, I don't have a remainder.
What is a prime number? Let's see, you go to this one, let's see why possible. What is a prime number? What is a prime number? Okay.
Numbers like that,
What is an odd number?
Prime numbers are not odd numbers.
Hello. Hello.
What he said.
Hello. See, let's see. You see now, I'm just going to say, I think the prime number program. Okay, I think it was we have to brainstorm after that to work on that program using another programming language. I think then it can was one. Okay, that is by the way. Now remember, we said even number and numbers that can be divided by 2 and itself without what?
Remainder.
A remainder, right? So let's see how can we now check the number. Okay. G is what we are going to do. Once the person enter the number, say percent, maybe 2, is equal to what? 0. Hello, I hope you can see it.
No, sir.
If it's equal to 0, you can say what? This is what? Even number. S. Odd number. Okay? So let's see now. So give me an example of an odd number.
3.
5. Now must not 3. Okay, let's see. 3. I pray it should work. Okay, since we have not run it, let me run it. Why is it showing in the aspect? Let me get.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's you say 3, Abby. But what can you see?
Odd number.
Okay, now let's run this thing. What is it called? Give me an example of an even number.
4.
12 is an even number. I mean. Is 200 an even number or 200?
An even number.
Okay. Let's try it. Me no know. It still gives all what? Odd number. So you say even number is like 16, Abi? Yeah. Okay. What can you see? So you can see maybe when you are faced with a challenge, they say write a program to check if a number the person enters an odd or even number, you don't have to go and be racking your brain. Even if it's another programming language, they support merge. That percent, just say percent 2 equal 0. That shows what? It's going to give you what? An even number. Okay? What we are saying, remember any number divided by 2, right? Or itself without what? Without a remainder is what? Number divided by 2 and the remainder is 0 is an even number. I hope it's okay. So that is all about this guy and whatsoever. So although you can invite your else if you can invite it before the else block. Alright, but I think that is just for now. The next thing I don't want to treat on before I leave you guys is what? Functions. Okay? Is what they call functions. Okay? Is what? Functions. I don't talk about integration rates. I think that should be one important thing. Okay? So let's take a look at what? Function. Alright? Let's take a look at function. Okay, remember when we talk about function is a block of code that won't execute until it is called upon. Function is what? It's a line or it's a block, okay, or it's a code block which won't execute until it is what? Is called upon, or the word is requested to perform a particular work. Okay, I guess now be without that it's not going to work. Okay, it's not going to run. So that is a function. That is a function. That is a function. That is a function. Okay, now see the function. When you work with function, you must use the keyword. It's a reserved keyword called def. Okay, like you have seen the word. So somebody was saying, "I will def you." Alright, listen. You have to like, "I will def you." I get now. So is def. You use the def, then followed by the word, the function name. Alright? The def followed by the word, the function name. The def followed by the function name. Alright? So let me just cut this guy out. Let me create a new file. Let's see. Okay, no worries. let's work with this. You say there, this is how you work with it. Let's say add two numbers. Okay, so you can see now I'm trying to what to define a function now. Okay, to add two numbers. Okay, to add. But there's one thing you need to know. Okay, this function now we can try to declare maybe add two before we work with this one. Let's work with the one that will just welcome you. Let us say greet. Okay, this is a function that is just going to greet you. Maybe good morning, good day. Are you getting that? So now, whenever we call this greet function, it's going to say good morning or good afternoon, depending on what is it called? The declaration. Okay, depending on the declaration. So while dealing with a function, what we call parameters and what? Arguments. What we call parameters and what? And arguments. Okay, what we call parameters and what? Arguments. Okay, now before we do that, let us return. Let's say let us return good morning. Alright? Sorry. If you look at it, what's this? What's this? I'll be done soon. You have time to ask questions. Okay. Hello. I hope you can see. Greet. What is returning? Good morning. But if you look at the screen, I've run this program. Did you say it like good morning here? It won't work until I call it. Okay, until you invoke it, it won't work. It won't run rather. Okay. For us to run it now, you can say print greet. Okay. Let's run it from here. What can you see now? So because I've called the what? What is it called? The function. I've called the function now. Okay, remember I declared the function before, but now I'm not calling the function. Are you seeing it now, Abby? Now I'm not calling the function. So then I actually this function is without argument or parameters. It's without what? Argument or parameters. When we are having a parameter in what is it called? In a function. Let's say we have this plan of adding a particular value while calling the function. Okay, now let me show you an example of an argument. Okay, what I want to show now is to greet a user. That means any name the person will enter here, it will not say good morning, dear wisdom, good morning, dear whatsoever name you're actually put there. So to do that now, look at it. Now, whenever we have something here, it is called a parameter. Are you seeing it now? It's not a parameter. So, what I'll say, I say good morning. Dear what? Let's use this one without the formatted screen. Okay, so now, if I should run this code now, alright, remember I'm calling the function here. Right? But over your mouse on this function. Let's see. This function needs a name. It needs somebody's name, right? That is what? That is a parameter now. Okay? Let's say the name should be a string. Let's call return. What can you see now?
Good morning.
So look at it now. This function, you can decide to have different people. see now. So this code is reusable. Okay, the code is reusable. So anybody can use it now. Hello, is it clear now? So whereby they done for the argument, alright, the argument, you are defining it and you are assigning a value. Or sometimes you may not assign a value to it. For example, I said a name is already there. I get an idea. So if you refuse to put your name there, it will work with the name that is there already. Let's see it in action. So now I'll say name. Okay, now let's take out these three, or let's leave them. The first one, and this guy, look at it, the first and the then function with a parameter. When it's a parameter, you don't have to see this equality sign. It shows that the person must enter the word a value. But once it's an argument, okay, you will have to what is it called? Assign a value to it. Okay, is it clear now? Is it clear now? So you can see now. I can say, okay, write a function to add two numbers. Write a function to add two numbers. If I ask to write that, how are you going to do it? Write a function to add two numbers. Write a function to add two numbers. The first thing that will come to your mind, we are going to have what? Two parameters. Are you getting that? Two parameters. One is what? Num1, then comma num. One thing you should know. Alright, you can have a lot of parameters here. You can also have a lot of arguments here. Are you getting that? Okay, I can actually say maybe let's say let's take this one out. You can see you are from Kano.